Picture this: a community center foyer filled with a winding line of trolley bags, cardboard boxes, and strollers, all perfectly arranged in a neat queue, yet barely a person in sight. This is not a lost and found sale or an abandoned storage area. This is Taman Jurong Community Club, where residents have been chopping or reserving their spots for free food distribution by placing inanimate objects instead of standing in line themselves. Taman Jurong is no stranger to such scenes. These queues of trolleys are not a one-off occurrence. They are part of a routine pattern linked to the popular Share a Pack program, which distributes surplus fruits and vegetables donated by businesses to residents in need. The initiative aims to reduce food waste and promote sustainability by giving out food that's still perfectly edible but might otherwise be discarded. It's a noble cause, but the queuing culture has sparked a storm of debate. Ms. Liu, a 32-year-old housewife, was shocked when she saw this unusual queue in the CC foyer around 4 p.m. on the 7th of May. The actual food distribution was scheduled for 7:30 p.m., yet at that point the area resembled more of a parking lot for trolleys than a human queue. Others, like Madam Han, a 72-year-old retiree, proudly admitted to arriving as early as 7 a.m., 7 hours before the event, to chop a prime spot using her trolley bag. She and her friends would leave the bags there and return periodically to check that no one had tampered with them. Some residents, like 78-year-old Madam Zheng, have given up participating altogether, finding the system too stressful and chaotic. Arguments over queue positions and accusations of unfair practices have become common. Even domestic helpers have been roped in to queue on behalf of employers. This situation raises a fundamental question: is this form of queuing fair? Should we normalize the practice of using objects to reserve spots, or is it an unhealthy workaround that undermines the spirit of community sharing? The original goal of Share a Pack was to promote sustainability and inclusiveness, yet it seems that the system has inadvertently created a race for limited resources, often at the expense of the more vulnerable or those unable to cope effectively. Adding to the tension, the community club abruptly cancelled upcoming food distribution sessions scheduled for the 23rd of May and 3 more events in June, without explanation. So far, there's been no official word from the authorities, and even Shin Minute reporters have been unable to get a response. With the suspension of the program, residents who rely on these distributions may be left wondering what's next. This issue hits even closer to home when you realize that Taman Jurong has long been known as the stronghold of President Tharman Shanmugaratnam, Singapore's current president. Having served as Taman Jurong's MP for over 2 decades, Tharman has built a strong relationship with the residents. Yet, as president, he now holds a ceremonial role and is unlikely to intervene directly in local matters. The current MP, Sean Huang, holds the responsibility to address this situation and work towards fairer practices, but so far, no official comments have emerged. So, what do you think? Should Singapore's community centres set clear rules about queuing methods? Is it fair to let people use trolleys and bags to hold spots in queues for free food? Or should the community rethink how such distributions are organised altogether? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to 2230 for more detailed breakdowns and discussions on Singapore's evolving social landscape. Let's talk about fairness, community spirit, and how we can all play a part in building a better Singapore.